Okay, let's go to have a look at these things. Yeah, I guess the nighttime is gonna make this more interesting. Also falling. It's probably those big things. Did it really flee the whole way away? Okay. It started to be a little stupid because they carry on coming back. Also, they got blood. Should I expect something really bad here? It really feels like I should. What did they do? Okay, let's replicate it. Then also this thing here, what is it? Add a voice. Okay, where are the monsters? Oh yeah, those are the monsters. Okay. And they're all back. Nice. So it was all about those. And nothing more. Fine. This place is very nice. I wanna see it during daytime, but look at this. Finally, a nice place to explore. Like, nice visually, I mean. Lots of places you can fall off from. That is also true. But yeah, this is nice. Even though, for some reason, this place requires more than my computer to get to 60 FPS. And yes, I know I could be using FSR and all this stuff, but no, I won't. I don't wanna. I shouldn't. I shouldn't have to.
times do I have to say it? I said I don't want to go! Leave me alone!
Sona, calm down and listen to me. It's much too dangerous to stay here all by yourself, darling.
I don't care. This is my home. You can't make me leave.
We can't leave her here. It's not safe. She has to come back with us to Jemison. Oh, I don't know what to do. Can you talk to her?
But depending, but...
I know. I'm not proposing we knock her out for God's sake.
Calm down.
Look, maybe you can talk some sense into her. Help her make a decision. I'm sorry, I can't do this right now.
Yeah, noticed.
I can hear you talking about me. And I don't care what either of you say. I'm not going anywhere.
Look, I'm clearly out of my element here and not in the right state of mind. Could you just talk to her, please?
Okay. Let's get a little bit of stuff to help us, you know, with the whole talking thing. I should have something. For instance. It's only 20, the other one is 25, so...
Why won't Sarah listen to me? That doesn't make a lot of sense. She's only known about me for a little while.
It doesn't matter. You shut up and
still
listen.
Doesn't mean I should leave the only home I ever had, does it? Mom and Dad told me there was a whole universe out there, with thousands of planets. They showed me the maps and the star charts. That does sound pretty cool, but well, it's also kind of scary. It would be hard to leave the only home I've ever known.
I don't have to...
Mom told me there were really bad people out there. Worse than the ones I've already seen. But leaving Mom and Dad behind, it's really hard. Even though they're dead, I don't want to abandon them.
God, you can come back anytime you want.
I suppose you're right. Mom and Dad always promised that I'd leave here someday. I'm sorry I yelled at everybody. I know you and Sarah are just trying to help. I'm going to go get my stuff and then I'll board your ship. Don't worry, I'll stay out of the way until we get, well, wherever we're going.
Well, I managed, Sarah. Unlike you. Will you talk to me or do I need to wait a little longer?
Poor girl. I hope we've made the right decision.
It's not up to you.
I realize that, but there's still cause for concern. We're ripping Sona from the only home she's ever known and casting her back into society. It's going to be difficult for her to adjust to the changes. Wherever she ends up, just promise me we'll check on her from time to time, please.
No worries.
Look, Before we leave Cassiopeia behind, I wanted to say one more thing to you. Perhaps at the overlook we passed on the way here?
Just
I promise it won't
speak.
take long. Let's go.
Anyway, just the idea that I have to go there, it's a pain in the ass, Sarah.
It's tough to pack up life.
I don't care, Sarah. I'm quite upset at the idea that I have to walk a couple hundred miles for just to talk to her. I need to go up there. Are you coming up, you idiot? Ah, yeah, she goes slowly because it's fine.
Look, before we head back to the ship, I wanted to tell you how much of an amazing gift this has been. You had to push me to come out here, and if I hadn't have listened to you, the universe would probably have never known about that little girl. It's been a long journey, and I'm glad it's over.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is the second time I've been on this world. And until this very moment, I never stopped to reflect at just how magnificent it was. Oh, look at this place. This is the reason I'm out here, exploring the stars. Worlds upon worlds, just waiting to have their beauty discovered. Shedding this burden of my past has finally allowed me to open my eyes, wider than they've ever been opened before.
Wow.
And it's all because of you.
Thank you.
Are you sure? I could swear I see some red on those cheeks.
You don't. I always have my helmet on.
Well, I suppose it's time to bid goodbye to Cassiopeia once again. This time, under much happier circumstances. Now, let's head back to Jemison. I want to give those gene tags you gathered to Admiral Logan and figure out what we're going to do with Sona.
Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna take it the real easy way.
Be advised, you are entering United Colonies space. Please maintain course and prepare to be scanned. Alright, we're...
Thank you very much. It was a nice place. I gotta admit it.
I picked up something you might be interested in.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep...
Shut up.
Okay...
What does MUST stand for? I think they told me. I don't remember though. Yeah.
Nice to see you again.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Bethesda, but the last patch, the last update you released, it was supposed to make the game run better. Doesn't. And I know that most of the improvements were for ARC
If you don't have official business,
GPUs.
we ask you remain in the lobby.
but you said you improved generally everything, and I can actually tell you you didn't. You made it worse. I mean, it's still fine. The frame time seems to be consistent enough that it doesn't really bother me, but it's not 60 FPS yet. And if you want to know what computer I have, just ask, I'll tell you. I should be able to get 60 FPS and 4040.
You know, sometimes I feel a bit guilty. Sitting behind a desk, deciding the fate of others.
Can we please
Welcome
just
back.
talk?
Did you find your answers?
Why are you there, Sarah?
Not only that, but we found someone there, alive. A child born from 2 of the crew that survived the crash. After her parents died, that poor girl spent years surviving on that hostile world, alone. We abandoned her, Admiral. We let her down.
I'm sorry. I had no idea. How could we have possibly known?
Nah, okay, let's try to be
Yes,
cool.
of course. I think we can all agree that this was another unfortunate circumstance of the colony war.
What you'd call an unfortunate circumstance, I call a tragedy.
You're absolutely right, Sarah. It is a tragedy. One thing that I can assure you is that the names of these men and women will never be forgotten. I'll see to it personally.
Okay.
Thank you, Admiral.
Good luck to both of you. It's been an honor.
Once we're done here, we should have a little talk with Sona. Poor thing's waiting for us at the lodge.
Okay, let's go at the lodge. Never a dull moment.
Yes? What?
Okay, never mind. We go on foot. You see all those slowdowns, they are not normal, I'm sorry, they're not. I should be having them. But I guess this is another game that is gonna be okay to play, like performance and everything after 2 years, like every other
Good to be home.
Bethesda game. It takes quite a while to them to actually make it happen properly.
We should probably talk. There you are. I was wondering when you'd come and say hi to me.
Hello, Sona. I see you found your way to the lodge without any trouble.
Yeah, it was kind of hard though. All these people around. Never seen so many people in my entire life. Yeah, it was. I guess I'll have to be brave.
You're already one of the bravest people I've ever met. So, what do you think? Do you like it here, Sona?
At the lodge? Yeah, this place is huge. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. You must be like a bazillionaire, Sarah.
Oh, don't I wish? This place isn't mine alone. It belongs to everyone who's a part of Constellation. And I think it should belong to you too, Sona. I want you to stay here and make this your home.
Whoa. Does that mean I get to go exploring with both of you? Or wait, do I get my own ship?
Exactly. And this is the perfect place to begin your education.
I understand. Oh, and don't worry, I learn real fast, so you better get ready to have another member of Constellation signing on for missions.
I can't wait.
Okay.
Well, anyway, thanks for letting me stay here. I promise I won't let either of you down.
I'm sure that you won't. Well, I think we should let Sona get settled. If
That
you
was
wouldn't
easy.
mind, I'd like to visit the Colony War Memorial now. I want to pay my final respects.
Stop. Stop with the conversations. Honestly, stop.
Have a moment.
You had a moment. $27, it went down to 27 FPS, I mean. Do I need to walk on it?
Look at this. All these people. Their entire lives distilled down to names on a memorial. I wonder how close I came to being reduced to just a name.
Not enough.
I am proud. I was simply too foolish to realize it until you changed my perspective.
Oh, have I?
You know what? You're absolutely right. I do. Which is why we really need to talk about our friendship and where things are headed with us.
Oh.
Just let me have another moment here, and then we can head over to the waterfall, so we can talk in private.
Why can't you talk here? What was that? Okay. Apparently I have to wait with her here.
Okay.
Now I need to go to the waterfall. I don't understand why she doesn't talk. It's like she doesn't have the ability to finish all conversation in the same place. She's gonna change for some reason. Like in any particular place, she can spend only a finite amount of words, and then she has to change location to talk again. I mean, this is the only explanation I can find. I don't know why I had the other weapon, but... So... This is all such a pain. What were Bethesda, what would you tend to do here? Make it scenic, make it... I don't know. Make me feel sad and... I don't know. What were the feelings you were trying to trigger here, honestly? Also, she doesn't talk when I want to talk to her. She has to get to point A before she can talk because, as I said, it's like location specific.
It's lovely here, isn't it?
No.
I've been from one end of the settled systems to the other. But this place, this exact spot, there's nowhere else like it in the galaxy.
I notice you got kind of a thing about this spot.
I hadn't thought of it that way. But you're absolutely right.
Whatever.
I usually come up here to mull over some of the heated debates we have at Constellation. You'd be surprised how many decisions I've made on this very spot.
I'm not sure I care.
Sometimes yes, and sometimes no. I've certainly learned that you can't make everyone happy. Anyway, I didn't ask you up here to admire the scenery.
Okay.
I asked you up here because I wanted to talk about something very important. No, not at all. Just let me get all of this out.
She wants to be my
I
girlfriend.
have a lot to say. It's about my return to Cassiopeia. What we learned about Sona has been constantly replaying in
That's
my
a
mind.
letdown.
Maybe it sounds crazy, but that young girl's isolation feels like a reflection of my own life.
Okay.
Don't get me wrong. Compared to Sona, I've had it easy.
Yes.
I've spent my life surrounded by all sorts of people. Constellation, the Navigator Corps. Hell, even the UC military. Despite that, no matter how hard I've tried to make them a part of my life, they tend to drift away and disappear.
This is... Why are you stretching it this way? Just get to the point.
Are you sure? For all we know, it's in my nature to keep people at arm's length. Or worse, push them away. Right now? Are you talking about Constellation? Or what exactly are you saying?
I'm just saying things that seem to please you. And...
You have no
friends.
idea how relieved I am to hear you say that. To be honest, I was afraid this conversation was going to wind up with you storming away. I'm glad I was wrong. Until now, I never realized that having someone like you by my side could make me feel at peace. And I never want that feeling to end. When things at the lodge are too much, I love coming to this spot to just sort of, I don't know, melt away for a while.
Okay, I'm rather happy this has ended. Took it way too long. Way too long.
In the end, you chose the UC over the Crimson Fleet. Do you believe that was the right choice? I can respect that. I am no supporter of the United Colonies, but I also could not bring myself to side with the fleet and what they represent. Did getting that close to Delgado and the fleet make it difficult at all? It can be harder to act against someone once you get to know them. Well then, no ambiguity there. It would be foolish to think, though, that we have seen the last of the Crimson Fleet. We may have eliminated the leadership, but there are many more pirates out there. That is true. Life has not suddenly been made easier for everyone, despite our recent victory. For now, you should enjoy your hard-earned victory. You have done a service for all of the settled systems. If you are free soon, could we talk? We have not yet had a moment to talk about what happened to you at that place. Temple? I am not sure what to call it. In all my time amongst the stars, I have never heard of such a thing. What do you think that place was? Nor I suspect anyone else who has ever lived. Is that presuming too much? Certainly it is too soon to speculate about who built it, but how can we not? After what you experienced, do you have any insights? It is hard to argue, but the implications... I am sorry. After what you have been through, I should be asking about you. Are you all right? Have you felt any side effects? A cynical person might suggest that in itself could be a side effect. But for now, we will just assume you have been very fortunate. The artifacts, that temple, this new ability you have acquired, clearly they are all connected. This is all so much bigger than we realized. You are right. Now we have even greater reason to press forward, to learn more about what is at work here. Yes? I look forward to it.
Good luck, Andreja. If the concept of luck is something that you believe in, of course.
Luck will not be necessary, but thank you just the same. I think you may be trying to take a little too much on. Literally. The effort to make this place livable is astounding. There's no end to what can be accomplished when there are all credits to be made. Security cares far more about what you take with you when you leave Neon than what you bring into it. There is little question that Legion.
See? I told you. Look at this place. Ridiculous, right?
Why would someone open a mining supplies business on an ocean planet?
Don't forget,
Exactly.
we sell all types of raw
this
materials
place is
as
still
well.
open. I get it if no more
Welcome, my friend. It's been a long time since I've seen a new
Don't be
face.
such a jerk. We should look around and see if there's something we can buy.
Yeah, sure. You want to waste your credits? You go right ahead.
I'm afraid it is. You see, when I opened this shop, I had grand ambitions of creating a mining supply empire on Volai. Yet here I am, only a few years later, pockets empty, and my business on the verge of closure. It is a sad day. That would be a blessing, my friend, but I wouldn't want to impose. Certainly, my friend. Farewell, my friend. And tell everyone we have plenty of mining supplies in stock.
This better not be a waste of my time. Yeah? Buying, selling, or moving. Alright, smartass, let's cut the bullshit. You either walked into the TA to buy some goods, sell some goods, or have some liberated goods taken off your hands for a reasonable price. So, instead of wasting my time making me explain how the business world works, let's get a move on. Now that's what I'm talking about. We both want to make some money, so what'll it be? Always happy to take your money. If you find anything else, make sure you bring it to me.
Bethesda. Now that's good news.
That side's a bad place for tourists these days.
The Astral Lounge got you down. You're in the right place, baby. Everyone knows this is Neon.
Take it easy. Can I get you something?
Everything checks out. Ending initiative.
Bennett, don't worry about us. We're just here to keep the peace.
No major incidents in a while. Let's hope it stays that way.
Welcome to Paradiso. Jiro Sugiyama at your service. Do you have a security concern, or is there something else I can help you with? Ah, yes, of course. I'm glad you came. As you can imagine, we're in a bit of a predicament. Under normal circumstances, we would not enlist outside help in this manner. But this is a matter we can't afford to worry our guests about. As such, we need to handle this discreetly. Failure on your part to do so could have severe consequences. So, before we proceed, can you swear not to discuss this with anyone else unless explicitly directed to do so? Great. I appreciate it. Not too long ago, a strange and enormous ship appeared in Parima space. It is now locked in orbit around our planet. So far, it doesn't seem to be hostile, but any attempts to communicate with it have been in vain, so we're unsure of the ship's intentions. It is. Whatever's going on, we need to approach this with care. First, see if you have more luck communicating with them. If not, you may have to try boarding. Whatever you do, it's important to remember to seek diplomacy with who or whatever's on board. As soon as you have any more information, report to Oliver Campbell. He's the CEO of Paradiso. All formal decisions will need to go through him, and he'll have your pay. Good luck.
Is down dock. Perfect. Didn't even smudge the paint.
Stay alert. Weapons at the ready.
Remain calm. There's no reason to suspect whatever it is hostile. You're human. Oh, Pardon my ignorance. We just didn't expect to find people out here. We didn't think anyone else left Earth before us.
You thought you were the only ones? I am afraid you have been unaware of a great many things.
Perhaps we should greet our guests.
Of course. Manners. I'm Captain Diana Brackenridge. This is Security Officer Bomani Reader. And this is Dr. Mabuti da Costa, one of our elders.
A pleasure to meet you.
I see. As you may have presumed, we're in a bit of a bind. Our ship has finally completed its near 200-year journey from Earth, only to find our new home seemingly colonized by... well, we don't know. Communications haven't been successful, so your arrival is fortuitous. Perhaps you'd be willing to act as a middle person between ourselves and... the others. Of course, we know that now. Human or not, we were still unable to communicate our intentions. As soon as we discovered them, we fully expected negotiations would be necessary. Now then, please follow me. There's much to discuss first. We'll speak more on the matter once we reach the bridge. Dr. da Costa, you may return to your quarters if you wish.
Thank you, Captain.
I will follow you to the bridge, ma'am. For security purposes.
I do not believe we have need to fear our guest, but I'll allow it if you insist. Welcome to the Earth colony ship Constant. In the early 2000s, my ancestor, Brackenridge, researched a number of scientific scenarios: climate change, asteroid impact, nuclear war, global pandemic, and more. Each scenario showed the likelihood of an extinction-level event to be within 50 years. He fully believed Earth was destined to be rendered uninhabitable. We've always assumed that's what happened. So, he gathered the best and brightest he could find, built the Constant, and set a course for this planet here. We were told that it was the largest, most advanced ship ever constructed on Earth at the time. If you can believe, entire generations have been born, lived, and died on this ship. It really goes to show that there are no limits to human ingenuity and perseverance.
Seen a ship like yours before. Well, then again, I haven't seen it.
I am both shocked and impressed that all of this is still functional.
Let's talk. No matter the outcome, I won't let my crew down. Well, as I mentioned, we've been unsuccessful in communications with anyone up until you arrived, though not for lack of trying. But since you're asking, maybe you'd be willing to be a sort of diplomat between us and them as we attempt to resolve our situation. Does that sound agreeable to you? Ah, so they have a name. Paradiso. And it sounds promising that they sent you here to speak with us. You see, we intended to settle here, but we assumed that they intend to defend their claim given their presence here. We'd like you to go speak to them on our behalf and help us negotiate a solution, preferably one that favors us. Yes, of course. But we need to start from a firm position and state our goal. If need be, we can compromise, work out a mutually beneficial deal or some such. But initially, I'd like you to be firm with them and convince them to leave the planet to us. Let me know how they respond, and we'll go from there. I'm serious. We have a rightful claim to this land, and I intend to fight for it. But as you're currently our only hope, perhaps you'll honor my request and give it your all, for the sake of some very weary travelers who have come a very long way to be here. Thank you.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers. We were never trained to address threats coming from.
Quite a heritage to have brought the ship so far. Worthy of the pride these portraits show.
Now that we know what's out there, things are going to be more interesting from here on out.
Boy, am I glad you won some sort of aliens.
I think all this time we thought we were alone.
I've lived my entire life in the Constant.
I wonder what it's like out there, beyond our little community.
Keeping track of all our supplies is more difficult than you might think. Hi there. Oh! Nice to meet you. And that's true. As you can imagine, everyone kind of just knows each other around here. Meeting new people isn't really a thing for us. Right? We've been cooped up together in this ship all our lives. So outside of births, there's literally no way for new people to arrive, you know? Anyway, sorry for freezing up before. I just didn't expect our visitor from the outside to stop by and chat with me. I figured, if anything, you'd be with the captain. I'm Daisuke, the ship's provisions manager. I'm not sure what I can offer you, but if I can help, I will. And if not, I'm happy just to talk. Not really. Things don't work that way here. It's not a shop like you hear about in the books and movies, or, where you're probably from. Almost everything is communal or shared in some way, but sometimes people want a little something extra or special for themselves. So when that happens, they come to me. Mostly, I just keep track of the ship's inventory and help ration the supplies so we don't run out. See you around.
Wow, I've heard about you, but here you are.
We got strict rules around here. They're strict for a reason.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change that.
I find the interior of this ship comforting.
Hello, and welcome back. Mr. Tofik, I am aware that this is your 8th visit to our resort. Your repeat patronage is much appreciated. Is there any assistance I may offer you today?
Actually, a question. Usually when I come here, the shuttle takes a certain route, showing me the beauty of this world. But this time, our entries seem to take longer, and we pass by a lot more open water. Was there something wrong with our normal flight path? I heard the rumors of a ship in orbit.
Please allow me to apologize for this inconvenience. This
Hey,
alternate entry
I
was
noticed you
required to join the
arriving at
air
port
shower
shortly after I
unusual
did.
descent route. Nothing to
Something
worry about.
they told us there was a very active meteor shower, which is why we had to divert our flight path coming in for our landing. You're probably right. I've just been feeling stressed. I should just relax here and let Paradise...
To make up for this, allow me to credit your account with a 15% discount on spa amenities. Once again, we are dreadful.
Oh!
God knows how long I was without the microphone. Hopefully not too long. I got the feeling that all the previous capture as well had no microphone. Oh well. It is what it is, stuff happens.
Hello.
Excuse me, you can't just waltz in there. Do you have an appointment? Oh, you're the one they're waiting for then. Do you need anything else from me before you meet with the board? Sure. Have fun in the shark tank. And don't worry, even they call it that.
Okay.
I just feel that we should be focusing on the natural beauty of this planet, not our amenities.
There are millions of planets out there. People can go to any one of them.
I cannot talk to him because it's too far away. What the hell? I cannot even sit down to talk.
It's the only thing we've really got to offer.
I don't want to risk us
Loads
coming
more
off as
interesting things
just
to do
another
outside. I am.
artificial,
And
shady,
you must be the
trash-filled dump like me.
diplomat
That's
Jiro
right,
told me
you
about.
are.
Welcome,
You've got
welcome.
something
Normally I'd
special
offer you
here.
an all-inclusive
You
stay
should
at our resort
embrace
before we
that.
spoke. But given the circumstances, I'm going to cut to the chase. We've got our friends, the aliens, up there causing all sorts of problems for our resort. You like that? The marketing team came up with it. The thought is, if we can't get rid of them, it might actually attract more tourism. Come see the aliens!
Oh god.
Ah, we're being direct then. Good on you. So, what do you know about this dodgy ship I'm hearing all about? Well, that's something. Shame we can't just tell them kindly to bugger off. Something tells me that's not going to work.
No,
now,
it wouldn't.
tell me, what are we going to do about it? Give me some proposals, people. I need something to work with here.
We could offer to resettle them here. There's more than enough space.
They could stay here, temporarily, but it'll cost them. Quite a bit, too. They'd need to work off all their debts before being allowed to leave.
Slavery.
Maybe not. What if we help them get out of here? Outfit their ship with a grav drive so they can find a new home. We could even lend our engineers to help and give their captain an updated star map. What do you think?
Sounds costly. We can't absorb that cost, and it's unlikely they even have compatible currency, let alone enough for the transaction. Someone else would have to foot the bill.
Oh, I swear this would be a lot easier if they ceased to exist entirely. Anyway, Seema's got the right idea. Either works for me. Just tell me what you want to do.
What?
And which proposal will you be taking to the good captain?
Of course I'm
I
gonna
assume
give them
there's a
money at this
captain?
point.
Ah, good on you. You want to see a man named Benny St. James over at Hope Tech. He's the best in the business. If anyone can retrofit a 200-year-old ship with a modern grav drive, it'd be him. We'll coordinate our engineering team with his when you return, though you may have to help the Constance engineers prepare for it on their end. Good luck.
They deserve a renewed chance to decide their own fates. That is the right thing to do.
Right. On behalf of the Paradiso Group, we appreciate your help. Alarm's right.
Thank you.
We don't want to compete with Dion.
My god. Oh no, I'm kind of paranoid about the sound. I think that also the one before this did have sound. I didn't notice that the microphone wasn't working.
Yes. I cannot recall
And
ever
I don't even know
having
why,
the
but
time,
sometimes
let
OBS
alone
kind
the
of
funds
forgets about it.
for a vacation someplace like this.
Makes no sense really, but it really forgets about it. Come on. Oh, I need to get my ship? What? Hope Tech, it's somewhere I gotta go to. Oh, it's in a completely different place. In a different star system.
Welcome to the Freestar Collective. Please maintain your current course while we scan your ship. Be advised, you have been identified as a known criminal. Respond immediately or you're on the wanted list. Halt and prepare
Why?
to be boarded or we will be forced to open fire.
Why am I there?
Copy that. Stay on course while we escort you in.
But no, I don't want to be escorted. What a pain. I paid my debt at the very least.
Yes?
Okay, well, at least I am in the right place.
Excuse me, a little
A
desperate.
fair amount of business runs through Hopetown, and from what I
All right,
understand,
Adela.
most of it is legal.
Deep breath. Oh God.
Oh, go what?
I'm just great. Grand, really. When I signed on to be a freight captain, I was expecting long hours and dull routes. And now I'm a hair away from being executed. Or worse. You are sincerely the answer to my prayers.
Okay, whatever, talk.
I fly a rust bucket called the Markab for a small shipping line. Just started, really. We do bulk shipping, boring stuff like actuators and seed stock and minerals. Have you ever had a standard, boring job just blow up in your face?
It's basically how it went, but...
You get it then. So I just got assigned to the Markab. The first shipment, slag steel. Nothing special. As soon as I left Neon and got scanned, things got crazy. Spacers, Freestar security, the works. Everyone demanding I power down, hand over the contraband, or sometimes just firing first. I skipped the system, ditched the cargo, and have been running ever since. I'm getting to that part. Sorry.
Yeah, well.
The tracker just landed, and I just know he's hunting a bounty. Me. But the trick is, everyone knows the ship. But my info isn't in the database yet. All they got is my last name, Fahim. So if you go into the pit stop and claim you're Captain Fahim of the Markab, maybe you can deal with the tracker?
Really? Okay.
You are the best! He's the one with the cowboy hat. Just stay safe.
Okay.
One hopes the best thing that happened to us.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
I don't want to hear anything at all.
I have never liked Hope-Tech ships. Though I suppose that is hardly the point of them.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Oh,
You.
we could save valuable weight if we got rid of the pirates. Sure, that sounds like me. What can I do for you? Oh, you should have just said that. Of course I can help you. Oliver sent a courier ahead of you. I did some research on ships from that era, and I have a decent idea what we're dealing with.
Okay.
So grav drives didn't really take off until after the ship was built. But I've got access to an ancient grav drive that looks like it could be compatible. With some minor adjustments. It's in good shape, too. Parts not cheap, though. Neither is the labor. Just pay the combined cost of parts and labor, and it's yours.
How much is that? 40,000? I thought it was gonna be more,
It's a
but
pretty big ask, given how rare these old grav drives are.
let's see. Super risky 4.
Maybe
Boom.
it is selfish of me to demand such a price. Tell you what, sounds like this is for a good cause. While I can't give you the part for free, I won't charge you for the work.
Okay.
You're darn right it is. I'll get to work on it right away. I recommend you go back to the ship and ask the captain to prepare for its retrofit. Standard stuff. I'm sure they have an engineer on board to help. We'll send the part along when it's ready and install it with the help of Oliver's people. Pleasure working with you.
Nice.
Hard to get better prices for a hauler.
Seems to be a lot of cities around here.
Keep an eye on your valuables. If you can't protect your own, you don't belong here.
I saw this face so many times.
Time to cycle the airlock and move.
Okay. It's all about talking though. I didn't really have anything else to do around here.
The Constant is a peaceful ship.
Said lifts this way, right? Yeah.
Hey.
Hey there.
Such a long time to survive on only the foods that can be grown here. I suppose being a picky eater was not an option.
Oh, this is an elevator. Okay. It's a big elevator. Isn't there
Now
a
that we
easier
know
way
what's
to
out
get
there,
there?
things are gonna be more interesting.
Wow.
I was hoping to talk to our visitor from outer space, and here you are!
Oh my god,
I
shut
have
up.
a million burning
No, shut up.
How did you do it? Did humanity finally discover faster than light travel and eclipse our poor old ship? I knew it. It's incredible! I read about this technology in our archives from Earth, but...
I'm so very sorry they
Oh,
talk too much.
I've got so many questions, but I'm being rude. I haven't even given you my name. Chief Engineer and I might add, I'm one of the reasons we're still floating out here today. Yes, of course. What grab drive?
My god.
All right. This
I'm bleeding,
just
but I
received
don't
word
care.
that the drive
They
is
just
here.
talk too much.
Great, great. First thing I need you to do is reroute the power. Then, turn the last, you'll need to decouple. Got it?
You are the engineer, but I am doing this. Ah, finally.
Looks like everything is good to go on both. All that's left now is to hope this gravity drive thing doesn't blow up. Yes!
No!
Do people only... Are we in contact? Good luck out there!
I already didn't want to talk to you when I had to. Why would I talk to you now that I don't have to, right? Nope, it's on this level.
Just stay out of trouble.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Then again, haven't seen any ships.
We were never trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
We didn't believe anyone would be out here, but I'm glad for it. Well, well, it would appear we have the means to go nearly anywhere now, thanks to you. The engineers even upgraded our communications equipment so we can speak with passing ships. Turns out it was a pretty easy fix. Thank you again for all you've done. Payment. I hope that's not all you care about. It's not enough to help a ship full of poor colon... Still, you did help us. We don't have much to spare, but...
Okay. I guess I can go to my ship.
You're lucky we're under orders not to escort you right off this ship.
I would have liked to, because every time I get lost.
I'm worried about Johnny.
Wonder if someone from the outside.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down trouble.
And apparently there's also more side quests around
There's
there.
so much more to learn about them.
We've had to do our fair share of recycling on Constant.
Okay, lift is this way. I always miss it because it doesn't look like a, you know, like a lift.
Now that we know there are other people out there, we need to be more prepared.
It's a med bay.
Relieved we don't need to ration our supplies and such.
Hey, what do you think people out there eat? Do you think they eat the same stuff we do?
I'm not sure. Well, they must have thought, maybe.
We've got strict rules around here. They're strict for a reason.
Why do they have one of those
We were never
though?
trained to address threats coming from outside our ship.
Say the word, and we shall be on our way.
No, well, at the moment I want to save and make sure that the other capture is not as bad as this one. At least. So yeah, this time I checked that I know that mic is working. Sorry about that. I didn't realize that I still don't understand what sometimes OBS forgets about the microphone. I really have no idea why. Okay, shall we do this since it's something? Hopefully I'm not setting myself up for anything stupid.
I don't want to hear any complaints. How is Mama? Can't protect your own.
Apparently that mission is not ended. I'm gonna check it out later.
Howdy. I'm new in town. You look like you just got here too, right? What's your name, stranger? Might buy you a drink. Fahim, huh? Came in on that ship, the Markup? I bet you didn't know it. But I'm a tracker. And I'm here for your bounty. Two ways this can go. You know the drill. Bounty says you made off with a haul of medical supplies. Meant for orphans. Or something.
Wow. At least
I
they're
get a
on
bonus if I
the
turn the
problem,
shipment
so
inside unseen. I figure they're in the markup. So you didn't shoot your way off Neon, Fahim? The bounty is pretty damn clear. But something don't sit right with me. Not sure what. Maybe. Maybe not.
let's go for the straight 4.
And all I
Done.
have to back that up are words.
Yeah, you're right.
You'd be surprised the
Believe me?
contracts we get and from who. I've stopped even asking. You actually sound sincere?
Okay, the auto persuade worked. But now I don't know many needs.
I like my chances.
Done.
I believe you'd say just about anything to avoid me taking you down. Well, I'm done talking.
Meet your death.
Ah, he set me in fire. Ah, damn, I wanted to... I I don't know how long is this gonna go on for. I'm behind you. Hey! I'm behind you. Hey! You know what, I'm gonna quick save and defend myself just because this is taking ages.
End of the line.
I don't mind the med packs, they're good enough, but... Where are you running? Okay. Well, that's all fine. No, no worries. It's all fine.
As vital as spaceships are to the settled system.
Fortunately, nobody hates
We'd
me.
be dust, except for the factory.
I heard the fighting. I'm so sorry. Take this reward. I have to go before another tracker arrives. Thank you. Oh, and isn't that a cheery thought? Just need a few supplies and I'm gone for good.
Here, I have something for you.
Oh, God.
No obligation. I wanted to. I saw it earlier and thought you might like it. Or find it useful. Or, well, whatever. Of course. We are partners, are we not? I will keep an eye out in the future.
Money. She found money. She was like, I hope you like this. Sorry. I don't know people that wouldn't like that. Sorry. Then she went like, I saw it later, I thought you would like it. When she found money, she was like, maybe. Stuff. Wow, I had a doubt. I didn't start the the capture now. I don't know why. So what do I do? What do I need to do here? I mean, what else do I need doing?
Things are going.
Okay, let's change mission since this one doesn't seem to be. Thank you. I was saying since this one doesn't seem to be working somehow. There's really nothing that I really wanna do. That's the sad part. Okay.
Any adventure you can fly away from.
Also, let me check the skills first. What's the slide? I'm gonna have to try that.
How the saying goes?
Anyways. That was sudden.
Target's grab drive. Target's jump drive. Target down. Goes their grab drive. Their shields are gone. Oh, that just took out their shields.
Was this it? Really? I'm not for sure this is actually worth doing it.
Tiny tin can of fragile humans has survived being hurtled through space once more.
Hey? not sure I get it.
Air pressure, seals, ship integrity, all good.
Thank you, Barrett. I mean, he talks so much that he talks too much even when you don't have it with you in the same party. Just to give you, you know,
Now that we
general
know there
idea.
are other people out there.
Boy, I'm glad you weren't some sort of
What's this place?
Wow. Hi.
Hey.
Hey!
Hi.
Maybe you could help out Eve.
No.
We've got strict rules around here. They're strict.
No, I also need to talk to Abe. Oh, brilliant.
I do not envy the lives that have been led in these confined quarters.
Oh, I've heard about you. The visitor who helped us get into the situation we're now in, roaming the galaxy with no end in sight. Sorry, I don't mean to be ungrateful or rude. I'm just frustrated.
Mm-hmm. If you say so.
Is it that obvious? Breckenridge is intent on finding a home just as perfect as Paradiso, and it's clear that's never going to happen. I'd love to leave. But outside of you and the occasional passing trade ships we make contact with, there aren't any ways off this ship. And besides, Breckenridge forbids it. I've tried. She insists we stay together for the sake of the community. I'm stuck here. It's a long shot. You've dealt with her. You know she can be stubborn. But then again, you did make her see reason before and set us on this path. Maybe you can do it again and fix this mess.
I don't know.
Sorry. I know it may not sound like it, but I'd actually be really grateful to you if you succeed.
When we confront her about this, we will not take no for an answer. She will let you go. You'll see. If you are
Andreja,
free
calm
soon,
down.
Could we talk?
I don't know, Andreja, you're a bit too...
You're lucky we're under orders not to escort you right off.
yourself. There you go.
I've lived my entire life in the constant. I'm not sure how else to.
Oh my god, this ship is so stupid.
These are exciting times, aren't they?
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down troublemakers.
Ah, thank you.
Wow, I've heard about you, but here you are.
Just stay out of trouble.
I am trying. No, wait, I don't get it. There is something wrong. This is not the mission I was looking for. This is not what I was doing. It's a mission that started in a category and ended up in another. Tell me, how am I supposed to understand this?
I wonder what else is out there. Just stay out of trouble.
The Constant is a peaceful ship. Don't change it.
Never seen a ship like yours before. Well, then again, I haven't seen any ships before
Where
you
am I?
arrived.
Never been there, have I? Looks like a prison.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take that.
It's a living quarters. Where the hell am I?
We got strict rules around here, but they're strict for a reason. We were never trained to address threats coming from outside.
I really don't like how this place is built. It's
Now that we know
it's
there are other
chaotic.
people out there,
She's still asleep.
That
Wakey.
planet was not right for us anyway. No doubt the next... I'm well aware of Janet's desire to leave. I'll tell you the same thing I told her. For the sake of our mission and community, we need to stay together. Each member of our community is valuable, especially Janet. If she left, we'd be at least a couple of weeks behind in food production while we trained someone to fill her role. But I suppose if you brought us more food staples to tide us over while that happens, we could do it. Say, a large quantity of potatoes?
Really?
I'll be the judge of that.
Okay. Let's give this a try then, shall we?
I suppose not. It would be bad for all of us if she slipped into depression. I try to be. It's not a definite no. I just need to think about it some more. Well, you've got away with words, I'll give you that. Once again, you've convinced me to do the right thing. And while I'm not happy about letting one of our own go, I think you're right. It's for the best. Let her know she's free to leave on the next ship willing to take her. I just hope this doesn't prompt others to want to leave as well.
Thank you, Captain. Making difficult decisions with grace is the mark of a true leader.
Get out!
I have things I wish to discuss with you. When you have time.
If I have time.
what's out there, things are going to be more interesting. You're lucky we're under orders not to escort you right off this ship.
Shut up. Oh, okay, I need to get myself down here. But I cannot.
Just because our equipment's old doesn't mean it won't work to take down.
Never seen a ship like yours before. But then again, I haven't seen any ships before you arrived.
Wakey.
It'll be a miracle if you can...
What are you saying, sorry?
Wait, for real?
Yes.
How? I thought I was going to have to escape on my own somehow, but if she's given me her blessing, that's even better. If I'm being honest, I should have known you can do it. After all, you're the reason we're still out here. I heard about what you did for us, getting that grav drive or whatever. I was kind of hoping you'd overhear me and offer to help earlier. I probably should have just asked you, but I guess I'm not good at asking for help. Anyway, thanks for helping me.
Yeah, fine.
I know you didn't need to.
No, that's true. I didn't
Thanks
need
again. I'm going to need it. It's a whole new world out there. I hope we meet again someday.
to. So far until now, only a bunch of boarding stuff, honestly. Okay. Okay, let's do this. No, that's true. I cannot because if I am inside the ship, I cannot fast travel, which is so stupid.
Sure is nice to know there are other people out there.
I find the interior of this ship comforting.
Okay. Let's see what is this about. Well, I've done it. This I think it was a very hard place. Yeah, level 50. I don't know, this sounds really boring. But to be honest, it's the only one that is a faction, and I know it's a faction one. I don't know, maybe starts this way and then it gets interesting. Okay. Let's give this a try.
Ah, neon. Instant sensory overload.
Hello, and welcome to Terra Brew. Oh, the reunion order. You must be new. What happened to Tomo? Did he finally get that promotion?
I got fired is what happened. And this is the soulless suit they got to replace me.
Hey, calm down,
Tomo,
buddy.
I'm sorry. I know how hard you were working for that promotion.
4 years behind a desk, getting coffee, kissing up to that high and mighty Ularu Chen, just to get replaced by this nobody?
Calm down.
Hearing that ad should have been the first sign they were gonna get rid of me. I bet Ularu was just waiting for the moment to hire you. And now that I've been terminated, It's only a matter of time before they send you after me. So I'm taking matters into my own hands.
What's going on?
Believe me, it's either you or me.
Are you out of your mind?
You want to talk? I'll tell you what. You get one chance to prove you deserve this job. Change my mind and I'll walk away. Fail, and I think you know where this is headed. You act like you're better than me. You're not. Do I look like I care about what you want?
Yes, I at least you should. You know, Risky 6, like Impossible 6.
I don't care what you say. Nothing Ryujin does is fair and square.
Okay, so...
Looks like I'll be doing Ryujin one last favor after all!
Of ancient herbs. Each of our baristas undergoes AMC training to ensure you receive
sorry, buddy, but you know.
anywhere in the galaxy. Terrabrew, enjoy a cup right now.
I wasn't even trying to hurt you, buddy. You stepped in front of me.
Well, that just made my day more interesting. Look, I don't want any trouble, but I'd get fired if I didn't call security to get this body out of here. So I'd head back to Ryujin ASAP and let Miss Salzam know if I were you. Long as you do, you've got nothing to worry about.
Okay.
Need a pick-me-up? At Terrabrew, we've got you covered.
Are you okay?
I wanted to thank you for giving me the
okay,
chance
yeah, let's
to work
talk.
with you.
Sure.
I know we met
This is
under
definitely on me. I shouldn't have asked.
unusual circumstances. You seem to be acclimating well to Constellation. Are you enjoying working with them?
Is there a way to actually leave this?
Is that it then?
I don't want to
thank you.
offend her.
Forgive. You seem.
You just do this quickly.
I think you have certainly become a vital part of, if I may, from what you have seen.
Fair
no,
enough.
I do not. Many of the other members are polite, but I have not shared much. But everyone knows I worked with smugglers for years.
I'm out of here!
I know. For those that have not lived it, it can be difficult to imagine. Vladimir is the only one here who can begin to understand. He was... I lack his... No, but it seems to make things much, much easier. I know this seems trivial. Perhaps child by a group, Thank you. Discussing these things, I wanted to thank you for not saying. I know that you said you would.
Oh no!
Indeed it was. Thank you.
Can we go? People is shouting oh no and stuff because they know we did something stupid. Can we please get out of here? Thank you.
You're out there a lot, right?
Well, this is getting a weird twist already. This is interesting. I don't want to say it's cool yet, but it might be promising well.
I suspect that if I were confined to life in an office like this, someone would end up being stabbed.
I hope that coffee is still hot considering the time it took you to get it. You either need to learn this city or how to deal with distractions. So, what was the holdup? Good answer. And the one I was hoping for, since we learned of the incident before your return. Your handling of the Tomo situation has caught some attention, and we'd like to try you out in a different role at the company.
Oh.
And since Yuko isn't here to object, your new position starts right now. So, congratulations. You've been promoted. Not bad for your first day, right?
None of this was ideal, but at least something can be salvaged from the situation.
Of course. We believe in risk versus reward here. I'm promoting you to junior operative. The position is a bit more complicated and completely confidential. Your main duty is to add influence when necessary to ensure success of the business. Any questions so far?
No, I'm good.
Really? Well, this transition may be easier than I thought. Now, let's get that coffee delivered. I'll gladly take mine. And since Yuko's still a no-show, feel free to keep hers. The other recipients are eagerly waiting for you in the conference room.
Okay. Please don't tell me I need to guess which coffee each one of them want, because I have no idea.
Got my eye on you.
Yeah, okay.
Ah, coffee. You'd think we'd want to support our own subsidiary and get tranquility more often, but Terra Brew it is. Terra Brew would be a substantial purchase, but we fully intend to develop the Tranquility brand. Current projections are set to surpass Terra Brew within the next 5 years. Tea-talk aside, allow me to introduce myself. I'm Lyndon Calderi, Chief Financial Officer. I'll be the one deducting expenses from your pay every time you manage to screw up. Which, from the sound of it, might be often. Good. Then it appears we have nothing left to discuss.
Oh, yeah.
This introduction was not annoying. I hope...
Good. Oh, she looks like a chatterbox.
Just what I needed. Imogene said she hired someone new. I'm Genevieve, Head of Marketing and Public Relations. Yeah, me and an entire department at my back. Anyway, it's good to put a face to the new operative. The only question now is how much work are you going to be? A few slip-ups are to be expected. Just know that one screw-up for you means a lot of overtime and sleepless nights for me and my team. So, any precautions you can take will be greatly appreciated.
Okay. You.
Coffee, finally. Well, let's have a look at you. The only thing creepy here is your misinterpretation. I'm Alexis Price, head of the legal department here, and I'll be direct. Any legal troubles you cause as an operative, witnesses, getting arrested, are my troubles. So steer clear of law enforcement. We may have connections with Administrator Bayou and the Freestar Rangers, but they aren't the ones I prefer to abuse. Unfortunately, I can't argue with that. Completing your assignment is the priority. Just be aware that some of us still have to suffer the consequences.
Okay. You?
So, fetching coffee 1 minute, and junior operative the next. Camden Cho, supply chain manager for Ryujin. We won't work together much, but as part of the same department, hopefully I'll be seeing you around. Yeah, it's always nice to put names to faces. And we rarely see most of the operatives around here. Anyway, welcome to the team. Oh, and just a heads up, people in your position don't typically see the brighter side of Ryujin Industries. But rest assured, this is a great company, and the work we do goes toward benefiting millions.
sometimes it takes drastic measures to ensure we can deliver the best products possible.
Okay.
Of course, you'll be forming your own opinions as you go.
Yes.
Just keep an open mind. Oh, and thanks for the coffee.
You're welcome, I suppose. Okay, this is sounding kind of different.
There's always work to be done. Pace yourself.
I hope you enjoyed your little meet and greet. I thought you'd like to know the execs who you'll be impacting while on the job. I can only imagine. Now that you've met a few of the execs, let's get you started. We've reason to believe that our friends at Kelt Corp are trying to hack into our R&D server, since we're both competing for a contract right now. I suppose an outsider might think that, but we prefer to handle incursions like this in-house. We can't allow them to win the contract, nor can we allow the action to go unpunished.
Okay.
I'll be giving you a data slate with a file that you'll need to upload through one of their computers. Remember, this is confidential. We can't have anyone at Kelt Corp getting suspicious.
Okay.
When all is said and done, it should be as if you were never there. Here's the data slate. Good luck.
Thank you. It's nice. It's starting to be interesting. I hope there is a bit more action, of course, but I guess we'll get to see that eventually. For the time being, I'm gonna stop because I wanna do something else. Plus, it's almost dinner time, supper time, whatever you wanna call it. So, just in case this is the end of the episode, as always, people, thank you very much for watching, and thank you for subscribing if you also did that. If you didn't, it's fine, just consider it, because it helps me, and it's totally free for you. Do come and let me know what you think. Commenting is basically the fastest way to get in, to interact with me, and I'm open to any question or any comment, really, as long as you're not being rude. And once again, I'm looking at the screen, I'm not looking at the camera. I'm not good at this. Like the video if you did like it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye everyone.